Hello viewers, this is video for Robert's competition where minimum goal was to light up one diode and to build device from scrap you have around. That would be the best probably. So I built device, generator from electric motor, which is nothing unique of course, but maybe something interesting is that it's for that specific motor where not too many people actually did that so far from what I saw. And well, that's how it works. Right, so as you can see, you can light up diode. Obviously it's not rectified, so it's AC power, but it's working. It's lighting up diode. Right, Robert asked to keep that short, so I think that's it. But I think I will do second part of that video if you want me to take this apart. And well, actually I will send one long video with just 2 stages. If you're only looking for the short video for competition, you can skip to the next video that someone else did. Or if you want to see how to make this, just stay and watch to the end. So that's the end of the first part. Thank you. Hello viewers, welcome to second part. I will take this generator apart, starting from the handle direction. So you can see what's inside. Right, that's a closer look. I did stick some additional magnets to the rotor, just those. But the original rotor comes from washing machine pump motor. So you see it's nice round. I think it's ceramic magnet and have axial pulls. Right, so I use that. Right, next step, just unscrew it. Well, that may take a long time to do. Right, I use this motor because like lots of people who strip apart microwave oven have this lying around without any use. I saw some examples what you could do with it. Well, like desktop fan or stuff like that, or electromagnet, or I think Robert have one video with this motor. He tried to make reluctant rectifier, I think. Well, correct me if I may not remember correctly. So, but well, because lots of people have this one, I also decided to use this one as example. It's easy to work with, really, you know. I actually overdo it because you can use really just original parts. I will show you in a moment. Right, okay. Right, so as you see, this is original part from that motor, when it was motor. Both those, and that's the magnet I use inside. So if you have washing machine pump, you can remove that, it sits inside. It's very nicely balanced and nicely done. right? And that's the core, right? What I also did, which is not necessary, I took one of the coils from exactly the same motor, right? And I added to this coil. So I extended that. So this way I can, it's getting around 50 volts when you spin by hand, by fingers, just like that, right? If you spin it. Right. So, well, what else can be done with this, right? For example, it's easy to work with because you can stack two of those together, right? Or even more, right? And my original plan was to use original rotor, right? You just need to drill holes, right? 4 magnets, like two should be enough. Well, yeah, well, it is enough because this one have only 2 poles, right? So two is enough, but you can make 4, or maybe even more. I'm still planning to do it, right? And the advantage of this one is that it's well balanced, right? And you can still use original parts without altering them, right? Because to use that, there is difference in shaft, right? Original shaft is 3 millimeters and this one is 3.5. And imagine that no one makes 3.5 millimeter bearings. So I had to improvise, and I use some brass tube, right? It's almost perfect, but it's really low friction. And also, for those who want to experiment with the core, right, it's very easy to, well, with different coils, it's easy to remove that, right? Just support those 2 arms with well, I open my vise very wide, right, to support those 2 arms, right? And then I use screwdriver and a hammer, small hammer. I was, punching on both sides, a few times here, right? And that slides out. It's not glued or welded, right? It's just machine pressed in to it, right? Then I sanded those sides a bit, right? So it's easier. It's actually from this one. No, that's a different one. Right, I sanded that a bit. So I could easily swap it back and forth, right? So, you see? And it's enough. If it's too loose, you just use solid tape or something, right, to hold it, right? So, but this way you can experiment with different coils. And I will probably connect 2 of those bobbins, I think it's called. And I will use thicker wire, right? Because it's fine for AC, works really nice for AC, but not too great when you try to rectify that to DC. But who knows? We will see. I will see. With thicker wire, it should be fine, right? So I hope that helped some of you. That could help, and that explain how to make it. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.